Okay, so I'm just gonna name this like 52 part 2. Sorry, I hope I'm in vision. So I'm back home. This is my room. I wanted to um, finish like reviewing and doing all the stuff and stuff. What I wanted to say yesterday, but really couldn't. So I left my dorm at 11 a.m. and we got to the airport around 2 p.m. We read the metro. I ate McDonald's. Well, not like the metro. We read the JR. But then I ate McDonald's with Shannon at the airport, and she well, we departed because she needed to go shopping, but my plane left 30 minutes before it's hers, so I needed to go. But so I went to the toilet, but she apparently like I had a long line at the toilet, and she apparently got through what she needed to do very fast. So I ended up seeing her as I left the toilet, so that was cool. I got back with her. We went through security together, and then she was at gate like 31. I was at like 55. So I left her again for final time. And then Kali, she had left to go to currency exchange, and we said our goodbyes there, but she was apparently at gate 53, and she had seen me and come and sat with me until mine left, which was super nice. And there was like me and her together from the beginning to end. But there was like, I think I mentioned yesterday, 4 different people on my flight that we started seeing, and I had seen them a very far through, like I think like 3 of them, up until the point where we got on our separate planes at my second stop. Yeah. So yeah. Um, like, like, I don't even know. Like we were going the same direction up into like the last point or something. I don't even know. Anyways, so the guy behind me and Kali in line to register through Air Canada ended up being on my flight, and he was telling me about how like he was asking me and Kali like what our majors were and where we were from, and he had been to a lot of different places. He was a college professor in Tokyo, which is super cool, and he was telling us about what he was doing, and he's doing like learning different cultures and stuff, and he's been to Africa and America, even the states me and Kali live in, Canada. I think he was going to Cuba now, and he asked us what our majors were, and I said mine was psychology, and he asked what department of psychology, and I said clinical, and he's like, oh, that's what my wife does, so that's cool. He was super nice. At one point, he thought I was going with Kali, and he seen me in line for Detroit at Toronto, and he's like, Vancouver is over there, because that's where Kali was, and I guess he only heard Kali say where she was going, and I was like, I'm going to Toronto, but thank you, that only Kali's going to Vancouver, so yeah. So on the first flight, by the way, there were crying babies, and I can't sleep on the flight anyways, but it's like, really? There was like literally like probably 5-6 different babies on there. Anyways, on the second flight, I sat next to a dad who like had 2 sons with him, and like the mom was up near the front with the 2 daughters. I'm gonna guess that's their children. I don't know. But anyways, that was cool. So then I got to the Atlanta airport at 11. Didn't eat anything in Toronto. Sorry. I would have tried Tim Hortons, but like I just felt really nauseous being on a plane for 12 hours. I was just like, So I like ate like a chocolate piece before I got on the plane. But I'm like my second plane. But anyways, so I found my parents at 11 o'clock finally in Atlanta airport, and they told me how they got there and all the story they had to find me, and we don't navigate very well. But so yeah, that was good, reuniting and stuff. And apparently like we were gonna go to the lake, but my parents decided that we would book a hotel like right at the last minute, so we stayed there and we ate Arby's at like midnight, because they had been driving all day and stuff, and they were hungry. And mom brought me a new spare iPhone charger, because mine had broke. Like literally had to hold it in the right position to get it to charge, so that was good. I finally could charge it full percentage. They brought me Gatorade because they don't have that in Japan, and I really wanted some grape Gatorade. I miss everyone already, and I've texted them so many times, my friends and my classmates. I think I'm fine with the time difference. I fell asleep, like, I was going through internet still and stuff until like 3 a.m., but I slept until like 9. And today it's 10 o'clock at night now. And I probably stay up till midnight because that's when I go to bed. So I will sleep then, so I get right back into that time when I go to sleep. So I think it'll be fine, just as like when I went over. I think it's because it's such a almost half a day exactly, since it's 13-hour difference, that it doesn't bother me. But I am super tired, but I think I'll be fine because I didn't sleep on the plane much. Let me check my battery. Alright, we're good. I'm cleaning my laundry now. I didn't feel like they got really cleaned over there. I don't know, because I had to hang dry everything, so I just felt like they might be soured. So I'm like cleaning them again. I'm almost done with it. I have my whites left, and then I'll be done. I had 2 loads of colors. But yeah, the program was great. I would recommend that to anyone. Just study. It was great. It's intensive, but it is called an intensive program. You make some of the bestest friends, and the teachers are super nice. They're always there for you. If you need anything, they will help you no matter what. You do need to study. Like, if you're not good at studying, learn how to study. I'm not very good at studying, so I'm hoping I did good enough. But yeah, it was great, and I had a great experience, and I do not regret it whatsoever. You can afford a cheap experience with this. I only used about $700 for 2 months, the 2-month program. It costed about $6,000 to go, but yeah. I lost 20 pounds, and I think, literally, I'll be honest with you, straightforward, I weighed 183 pounds before I went. I am now 159. It's almost 25 pounds. Like, I think it's all from the walking, because I think I ate about the same amount I eat here. It's just also, though, American food has more, nasty stuff in it than Japanese food, because they're more health-wise over there, so I don't know, I think it's all the walking, but I lost 20 pounds. I weighed myself before I left at the doctor's office, and that was like a week before or so I had to go or something. And then here I am now. I weighed as soon as we got home today around 2, because we stayed overnight at Atlanta and left around 11. Yeah. Ate on the way. I ate Dairy Queen for lunch. Hadn't had that in 2 months either. And I ate Little Caesars for supper. Hadn't had that in 2 months. I'm gonna eat macaroni tomorrow. Probably gonna gain because I hadn't had that in 2 months. Probably gonna gain all the weight I lost. But, yeah. The program is great. You will have the time of your life if you go on it. They do recommend 3 to 6 hours of studying. I studied about 3 to 4 almost every single day. You need to do that. It's hard, and I'm sure it's harder the higher you go up, which is probably the 6 hours worth of studying you need. If you've never been to Japan, it's kind of confusing to work everything. But if you've used a metro, I've never used a metro before, then I think you can get it. But yeah, if you come any kind of life, like even if you're from a small town, you can make it there. I promise you. It's a great experience, and I would recommend it to everyone. I gotta go. I hear my little brother calling. One last side note I forgot to mention is that when we were coming home, today from Atlanta, we stopped at a convenience store to get some gas, and this guy was in my way, and so like I had to get around him, so I said "sumimasen" instead of "excuse me." So I'm like, if he heard me, he's probably just like, I don't know what that girl just said to me, but okay. But yeah, that's hilarious. And I wanted to say like arigato when we stopped at Dairy Queen from the lady. I stopped myself and I said thank you, and I wanted to say hi a couple of times, like hi. So gotta get used to that. Okay, that was it. Bye.